Alright, we're back here. I got the 75-gallon filled and the 18-gallon of tote there filled. Got some plants that I pulled out of one of my tanks, but usually you can find someone that will give you some plants, or you can go and ask a store what they've got just a ton of extra of. And yeah, so you just take some floating plants like these here, and we're just going to float them, and this is going to give lots of cover for fry and fish. And you can see here, got like a little cotton that's already like fallen into the pond, and that's part of what's just going to make this pond so successful, which reminds me of why this works so well. Most times in an aquarium, you get an aquarium and you put some fish in, and then pretty soon you want to add more fish and more fish, and usually fish will eat each other's babies, where if you just put one fish in, you will be able to raise some fry. And so here with the pond system, you put in one, let it sit through the summer, and hopefully you'll raise some fry. Also, you get lots of live food, you get temperature swings, kind of all the things that help fish breed. So yeah, just gonna spread out some floating plants among the tanks and ponds here. These were all kind of grown in an aquarium, so they're not exactly adapted to be floating plants yet, but they will soon enough. And really, you can't do too much plants. So there's that. Want to add some bacteria to these, and this is just a turbo start. I just like using it because it just gives me that little bit of guarantee. And you just pour it in. It's enough to do 140 gallons. I'm just doing it between the 110-gallon pond and the 75-gallon tank here. Alright, so I've added bacteria. That's basically going to instant cycle the tank. I purposely didn't add any to this little pond over here just to show people that you don't necessarily have to have that. It's just kind of a bonus. This one here is, you know, as cheap as it gets. We've got a $9 rope tote, and then some plants. You know, the plants this many plants might cost you $5 maybe. And then you just need to add some fish. You know, so that's pretty inexpensive. You can set up a bunch of them. So let me just grab the rest of the plants here. Got some duckweed and stuff that'll, you know, go throughout all the tanks. I also, I don't know if you can see it, but it's a little bit cloudy right there. That's actually where the bacteria is, got poured in. And I don't know if you can see at the bottom, but there's some live blackworms that I put in the other day. Here, I've got some Variatus platies, and they're just 6 of them I got from Greg Sage. And I wanted them to breed, so I'm hoping they can withstand the cold a little more, so they're going to be my test subjects here. So I'm going to go ahead and release those in. And we can see, so this 110-gallon pond started with 6 of the Variatus here, and hopefully we get to update with babies and all that kind of stuff too. You can kind of see them scurrying around the bottom there. But yeah, it's real simple. You can see here, you know, this is the start of 75-gallon tank. You can see that there's definitely lots of algae and stuff like that, and it's all stuff that's going to help the pond get established. You know, you run ponds real dirty, they tend to do better the dirtier they are. More microorganisms for baby fish to eat, stuff like that. So, alright, if you guys have any questions, just post them in the comments on Facebook, shoot an email, whatever you want, and I'm hoping to update this every week or so. Hopefully there'll be new developments, something fun to look at. So alright, let me know what you guys thought. Alright.